Uh, let's see if I'm live. Oh, the interface is not on. Let's see. It's on. Yeah. Microphone's on. Interface is on. I'm waiting to go to see myself live on YouTube right here. Wait for YouTube. Meanwhile, I want to tell you what I'm getting ready to do. I want to declare this guy's message as an anthem for people of color. Really, it's for everybody, but the people that are oppressed in this country. I'm hoping that I can get the message out where it'll be mandatory for young people in neighborhoods, urban neighborhoods, to memorize this guy's sermon. I'm waiting to see why I'm still not live here. Let's see. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Mandatory for young people I'm on the wrong one, I see. Okay, I've been live for a minute here. Guy's sermon. Okay, here, this guy, the guy you're looking at right there, he's the guy that recorded the young man that had the message. Everybody thinks he might have been an angel. And no, he says he hasn't been able to find anybody to catch up with him. He said he recorded it 12 years ago, and he sat on it for 2 years. 14. So it may be over 14 years old. But let's go ahead and the song. I'm going to put some music to it. I heard some music to it. I was going to copy that music, but I decided to play the song that I played for my aunt going homegoing, and my brother-in-law, the guy I took my name from when I was working with children in a neighborhood I lived in, a very rough neighborhood here, Southeast Washington. It's called Potomac Gardens. And I was the go-to man for all of the children there. I went and knocked on the door, introduced myself to all the children, all the children's parents. And after it was over, everybody knew me in the whole neighborhood. There were some people hating too. People said some very bad things about me. Even the security guards were out to get me. A lot of people were out to get me, but a lot of people had my back. The mothers of the children had my back. It's a long story there. But I would tell the kids, stop hollering up at my window, just go, caw-caw, caw-caw. Come to find out, that was a sound that it was pretty popular. Caw-caw, caw-caw, like that. I said, just do that and I'll come to the window. So I had everything the kids needed. So and I actually wrote a song for the kids in that neighborhood. It was called Hard for a Kid and Living in the G. I knocked off a Hustle and Flow song, and I also put Nas, I mixed it in with I Know I Can, that Nas Do Anything. I mixed that with Hustle and Flow. The music was from Hustle and Flow, but I mixed it up. But anyway, this message, I'm hoping that this will be the anthem for urban neighborhoods, where people call the hood, or the bad neighborhoods, or people what they call bad neighborhoods. They're only bad neighborhoods because people, it's a long story there too. It's not a bad neighborhood. It's a neighborhood that's been oppressed and they squeeze together, end up at each other's throats. I was wondering why the fence that they put around those neighborhoods, that the sharp points, the top of the gates were facing inward. It looked like they were trying to keep people in instead of... Anyway, that neighborhood I lived in, it was so weird that when we had a fire, the fire department couldn't even get into the buildings because of the gates, and it took us years to have them cut holes in the gates so that people can walk through. We used to squeeze through. You know how you make a hole in the gate and squeeze through yourself when you was a kid? Well, let's go ahead and get started here. This is this guy is the guy that did the viral piece. I don't want to talk too long and lose my viewers. How long? It's only been 4 minutes here. I talked too much already.
About the viral, I'm breaking the silence, if you will, here to speak about the viral homeless man video. Well, first of all, it has been a long time since we recorded this video of the homeless man that you guys have seen going viral, preaching, dropping gems. This video goes viral like every year. If this is your first time seeing the video, I'm glad that it reached you. I'm here to just give updates and really just to answer some of the questions that I've been getting. My name is Threat. I'm an artist, a rap artist. I shot this video, or I was in the car. You can see me in the video listening to the man, so I'm the guy in the passenger seat. You know, when I posted that video, I was doing it just to share that word. I felt like this was a word that I couldn't just keep to myself. I needed to share it, and I knew people were going to be impacted by it, and that's the whole purpose of it. So, you know, over the years, a lot of people have messaged me and told me, hey, you know, your video's going viral. I wasn't ever really going to speak on the video because it's not about me. But I've been getting a lot of questions. It's something that, you know, I want to share with you guys kind of towards the end.
Yeah, it's not about me. It's not about me. This is about the message and the inspiration that's going to help a lot of people. I want that, like I said, I want to hope that this become an anthem for people to rally together, you know, and start letting God take control from now on, you know. Humbling themselves and let God take control. Well, let's.
But first, I want to give y'all some updates and share really answers to the questions. So I'm gonna do my best to answer them. So first, fun fact about the video: this video is actually not 9 years old; it's 11 years old. You know, here's my external hard drive, and here's the video right here. And if I just look at the properties of the video, I can see what I believe is the original record date of Friday, December 16, 2011. Well, this can't be the record date because this is about 3 in the morning when we did it. So I don't know. I know it was before this date right here, or on this date.
He got the serious look just like y'all got. The serious, intense look.
All right, now if you've seen the video, you know that the video starts with him saying that he got a serious look, intense look. He's looking at me, and I'm over here just watching him, just listening. You know, we had talked to him prior. I can't recall what the conversation was.
Okay, when it starts, I'm going to switch and go to the video that he put up, and it's called, I think it's 10 minutes. Here it is. 10 minutes to change your life. Perspective forever. And I think this is his. This is somebody else put this up. I couldn't even find the original one. I couldn't find his.
We had talked to him prior to recording, but not long. Like we started recording immediately because he was you know, he was speaking.
Trying to find his way, trying to figure it out. It's frustrating.
So that's me right there.
I'm trying to listen to God. I got my own.
When God is speaking to me, I don't interrupt. If I see somebody being spirit-led, I don't interrupt. So if you'll notice in this video, I don't say a word the whole time he preached. The only reason why he got cut off at the very end is because the person who I was with was ready to go, and he actually had interrupted one time in the video when he said, you know, what do you got to say about haters, which I thought was, you know, a corny question to ask. But I mean, this man had a word on anything. We could have asked him anything. The man had a word, you know. So he spoke about that.
It's just the world. Ain't nobody being bold and talking about God because don't pray in school, take the prayer out of school, all these things. It's the world.
Okay, well, we're going to go to the video here now, and I'm going to see if we can get it, so I can get it set up right on here like this. Make this bigger. And like I said, I need to listen to this every day myself. And let's see what's going to happen here. And I'm going to be playing it's Amazing Grace knockoff song. Actually, I don't even have this copy written. Amazing Grace, someone was blind, but now I see. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Because he's trying to find his way, he's trying to figure it out. It's frustrating. I'm trying to listen to God.
Hold on. What's
From
happening?
giant sea monsters
I had the mouse in the wrong
Frightening
place. Oh,
trap.
I
Got the
apologize.
serious look just like y'all
Let's start.
got.
Okay, this is when it starts. Okay, let's go. Hold on.
From giant sea monsters
Whoops. I keep messing up.
Got the serious look just like y'all got. That serious, intense look. Because he's trying to find his way. He's trying to figure it out. It's frustrating. I'm trying to listen to God. I got my own flesh and my pulling me here, my own desires, my family, my friends, all these things is distracting me from the truth, and it's difficult to give in, especially when you're young, man. But if you can go through it, you'll come out like gold. If I can go through the fire, they don't want to go through the fire. They want the lotto and go to Jamaica and the Bahamas and do their own selfish thing. But he said, if you wait till I exalt you, I give you the desire of your heart. But it's difficult to wait because everybody in a hurry. Technology, it's fast, it's in a hurry. They angry, they frustrated, they got time, they're on the cell phone, they want to text message you, y'all in the same car, you gonna text message him, he right there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in a hurry, I don't know where they going, but when they get there, oh, they gonna be sorry. The faster you try to get there, that career, that money, and you gonna figure it out that, man, it was the journey. It was not the destination. You was in a hurry to get there, to come up, to be this, to be that. And when you get there, you gonna feel discouraged more than you did before you even started to get there. Cause it was the journey, the people that you didn't stop to talk to like me, that chicken. The people at the gas station. You was in a hurry to get there, but it was the journey. It was the gas station. It's checkers. It's the journey, not the destination. Because the destination is steadily evolving. We're always growing in wisdom and knowledge and understanding. It's always evolving. And we can never obtain it because it's steadily, constantly evolving. The more humble you be, then the more you can be fulfilled with the truth. But when you think you got it and you're on your way, then you're going to get less of it because can't nobody talk to you. You can't stop. You're in a hurry. It's a difficult thing, but you got it. I see the intensity. Especially being with him. He ain't nothing to play with. Then he talking to me, and you see it and you like, wow. You're already amazed at his skill and what your relationship, but he's showing you the journey. That's very important, man. He's showing you how to relate, connect to the people. I'm gonna say this, it's a man with pushing a basket. This man right here, they brilliant. Don't look at the outside appearance. I've seen him in action. He was pushing a basket, and I was under the bridge, and I was talking to everybody except him. He was the last person I talked to. He said, why didn't you talk to me first? He said, I should have talked. He said, don't you ever pass by a man pushing a basket and don't acknowledge him. I never do it in my life. I would talk to the person pushing that basket, how's your day? How you doing? I talk to the homeless people because he said, be careful how you entertain strangers. And most people that came off the street and they got their career together, they won't even let you know that they've been through it. They try to act brand new. It's a testimony. What you go through, it's for us to inspire somebody else. It's for me to pull the weakness up. It's for you to pull the weakness up. We don't go through this because of our own selfish reasons. We go through this to give a testimony of how far God has brought me. And it was never about me. It's not about me. Before I go through this, we say, back up, man. Who are you going to inspire?
Back up,
Who you
man.
going to tell somebody about the glory and the grace of God if you don't go through it?
You ain't been through it.
And get out of yourself. And once I step back, I've been seeing the deep things of God. And so I don't play with it. I don't ask him for a lot. I just say, give me my portion for the day. I don't want a lot of things. Just give me enough that I can deal with. He said, I give you, but fulfill be grateful. Where I can be thankful. They unthankful, they unholy, they ungrateful. They got a job, they don't want the job, they got 40 hours. You can't work on Saturdays, you can't work on Sundays. Now you got 3 days. You stay always complaining and griping and murmuring. Stop it. He said be grateful with the little things. And wait, and I'll put you there. But he's gonna put us in a place where they appreciate me in the job. I don't hate going to work. I gotta watch my back, they backstab. You making the money, but I can't go to that job because I gotta watch my back. They hate us. Put me somewhere where I love going to work. I can get up and they appreciate my work and I blend in. God say, I'm gonna put you there, but if you wanna get it, go ahead and get it.
When you think about haters,
That's what's the interruption.
That's a part of the balance in life. They hate, they don't know why they hate. Tell them why they hate sometimes. They don't know they hate. It's just standard thing. They get angry. He taught. Every way we taught them. They hate, they don't even know why. Because they don't got to teach them. They don't got to take time to let them know why they're doing things they're doing. And that's the whole purpose of life. Let them know what they're doing wrong if you see it. I always knew I was doing wrong. What about when they showed me long suffering? What about when they forgave me, but I can't forgive him? He made a promise. I made a promise. I didn't fulfill it. Then they go for me. Well, I gotta go for him because he didn't fulfill his commitment. That's wrong. You gotta teach. They don't know. The only God they know is through you, through your experience. They don't know about church because you can't go to church because it's a business. And all the church people, it's a clique, it's a club. And they done forgot about God, it's a business. Look here, it's just the world.
But now,
Ain't nobody being bold and talk about God because don't pray in school, take prayer out of school, all these things, it's the world.
I see.
We're getting in a time where God is not popular no more. And if you talk about it, I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in God. I believe in this. I don't care what you believe in. Let my spirit speak for me. Let my action. But it was a time when I was just a hearer and not a doer. We gotta balance out. You gotta go through the fire in order to be a doer too. You're gonna be a hearer, then you're gonna be a doer. But don't let people throw you off your journey. You can't be nothing. It's between your relationship with God. They can't understand you all the time because you're trying to figure out your way. I'm trying to figure out my way. I can't prove nothing to them all the time. I don't need them to figure me out. All I gotta do is just be patient and do what was in my ability, my boundary. I don't need to outstep my boundary. I ain't gotta prove nothing to you. You didn't feel me? No, you can't go feel me. I can't put an expectation on you. I don't always unfeel me, understand me. So that's wrong. Be humble. Acknowledge him in all your ways. When I do wrong, I said something wrong to offend you, forgive me. I gotta say it right away, get it over with. If I offend somebody at work, look, if they persecute me, look at God trying to strengthen me to show them who I serve. I say I believe, I'm working with them. Well, teach them, they don't know. They don't know why they doing that to me. Let your light shine among me and they might glorify your Father here.
was blind.
It's real, man. I experience it all the time, 24/7. But I asked for it. I wanted to be a preacher when I was 6, but I didn't know the price I had to pay. Much wisdom, much grief, much sorrow. Ain't no other way you'll get it. But if you could just go through the fire, you'll be like gold. The first thing they do when you go to the pawn shop and take it, what they do? How do they determine if it's gold plated or what? What they do? What kind of test they take it through? When you take the jewelry to the pawn shop, how do they determine if it's real or fake? They put it through the acid test. They put the fire upon it. That's how we know if we're real or fake. We're gonna go through the fire. You're gonna have disagreement with each other, but it's okay. You're gonna be friends. But if you have a disagreement, just soul for the job. God said, I'm trying to put you over here, or I'm trying to let them know through you, let your light shine. But I'm hating on them because they ain't feeling me. They don't understand me. Amen. You gotta teach them. You see how they flee?
Yeah.
It's
They want
raining.
$1, want a quarter. He could have got everything that he needed if he just would have been patient with us. Okay. You recording this?
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm telling the truth. It's all right. I thank God for you. Y'all are blessings to me. A true blessing. I ain't got nothing to hide. My burdens are heavy, but when I'm weak, he's strong through me. He speaks through me. The weaker I get, the more frustrated I get with my life. And I did this, I did that. Then the more he speaks through me, the more he takes control of me. That's just where he wants you at. Get frustrated. That's when he gonna speak for you. But he gotta get you in that point where ain't nowhere else to go but to him. He said, those that I love, I correct them. I chastise them. When you go to jail, they call it the popular correction, rehabilitation. But we get mad at the correction. He said, if I didn't love you, I would correct you. He could have took our life. Amen? He could take the life. But he corrected me. I just thank God for y'all. I see it in your eyes. But this is what Solomon is. Solomon was the wisest man that lived. He had everything that man could desire. But one thing God said, leave the foreign women alone. But he couldn't understand why he had a desire for the foreign women. But see, the Lord knew that they were going to turn his heart against him. They were going to make him idol worship and build a God. But he didn't understand it.
I see.
And I'm going to say this, the preacher, he searched the world out. He said, I want to know the basis behind wisdom and knowledge and understanding and foolishness. See, you can't know wisdom and knowledge, you should be a fool, but we don't want to be foolish. That's the only way you're going to get it. You got to be a fool first. How you going to know a fool when you see a fool? How you going to know foolishness if you haven't been foolish? Foolishness, it comes wisdom, it's painful. Because we think we all of that. We got a lot of abilities. We can create. We can send man to the moon. We can be inventors, but we're limited. If I understand that I'm limited, then that's when God takes control and gives me the wisdom that I desire. Humility. Be humble. If you don't understand your purpose, ask God. But ask in sincerity. What's my purpose, God? Did you ever ask that question? What's my purpose? Why I'm here? What am I meant to do? But sometimes you can't tell us all at once. It might be too much. But be sincere. He's like,
Praise the Lord.